The hallowed halls of Whiskerhaven High buzzed with an unusual kind of dread, a collective gasp echoing through the usually cheerful school cafeteria. The Golden Paw debate trophy, a gleaming testament to academic prowess, had vanished from its display case overnight. Principal Barkley, a portly bulldog with jowls that quivered with anxiety, declared an unprecedented catastrophe. He boomed, his voice rattling the glass of the now-empty display.
Who would dare defile the very symbol of our intellectual pride?
Enter Sherlock Whiskers, a sleek ginger tabby cat, whose emerald eyes, usually half-lidded in contemplation, now gleamed with an almost predatory focus. He strolled past the frantic teachers and baffled students, his small magnifying glass already out, scanning the scene. He was, to put it mildly, an anthropomorphic anomaly, a high school student with a mind sharper than any blade. He knelt, ignoring Principal Barkley's bluster, examining the polished floor. A faint, almost imperceptible paw print, larger than a domestic cat's, marred the dust. He sniffed a barely audible huff, then raised a paw to his nose.
Faint, yet distinct, smoked
He
salmon.
murmured, more to himself than anyone. Tucked beneath the display, he found a small, ornate key, dull with age.
A false trail, perhaps?
Mused Penelope, a scholarly owl with thick spectacles perched on her beak, Sherlock's invaluable research assistant.
The key looks antique, Sherlock. Not something for a modern lock.
Sherlock nodded, turning the key over in his paw.
Indeed, my dear Penelope, and the scent of smoked salmon is a delicacy not typically found in a high school cafeteria. Our culprit has expensive tastes, or a very deliberate palate.
The key led them down an unexpected rabbit hole. Penelope, with her encyclopedic knowledge of local history, identified it as belonging to the long-abandoned Whispering Woods Library, a place whispered to be haunted. It seemed a plausible enough hiding spot for a stolen trophy. Under the cloak of a moonless night, Sherlock and Penelope ventured into the decaying library. Dust motes danced in the beam of Sherlock's flashlight. They found no trophy, but a crude hideout, a makeshift bed, a half-eaten, cheap tuna sandwich, and a detailed map of Whiskerhaven High's ventilation system. And there, pressed into the dusty floorboards, was another paw print, identical to the one at school. It was unmistakably the calling card of Shadowfoot, a notorious cat burglar who, everyone knew, was currently serving time in the county jail.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Sherlock muttered, examining the tuna sandwich with a look of profound disappointment.
Our esteemed Shadowfoot, if indeed it is he, has fallen on hard times. Or this isn't Shadowfoot at all.
Back at school, Sherlock re-examined the display case. A subtle scratch mark near the lock caught his eye. It wasn't a forced entry. It was a picked lock. The pieces began to click into place. The old key, the fake Shadowfoot hideout, the cheap tuna, all elaborate diversions. The real clue, he realized, was the initial scent of expensive smoked salmon. The ventilation map, not for escape, but for entry, specifically for planning something, not stealing.
The Golden Paw wasn't stolen for its value.
He deduced aloud, startling a passing janitor.
It was stolen to be replaced.
He looked toward the rival school, Paulsbert Academy, and their star debater, Professor Pounce, a snooty Persian cat whose ambition was as grand as his fluffy tail. Sherlock set his trap. He spread a whisper that the Golden Paw had been recovered and was being authenticated in Principal Barkley's office overnight, under strict guard. Principal Barkley, after much convincing, played along, though his jowls still trembled at the thought of further mischief. The school lay silent, save for the rhythmic tick of Sherlock's pocket watch as he hid in the darkened hallway outside the principal's office. Hours crawled by. Then, a faint scuttle, a shadow detaching itself from the deeper darkness. Professor Pounce, sleek and arrogant, slinked toward the office door, a small, dark object clutched in his paw. He picked the lock with practiced ease, just as Sherlock had suspected.
Caught red-pawed, Professor Pounce.
Sherlock's voice cut through the silence. Pounce froze, his eyes wide with panic. He tried to bolt, the trophy replica clattering to the floor. A thrilling chase ensued, Pounce scrambling through the empty halls. Sherlock hot on his heels, his tweed coat flapping. Sherlock, with a burst of feline agility, cut him off at a dead end near the library, pinning him with an unwavering gaze.
The golden paw was never your target.
Sherlock explained calmly, gesturing to the replica.
You intended to replace the genuine trophy for this replica, complete with a hidden listening device, to gain an unfair advantage in the upcoming debate competition against Whiskerhaven. The old library, the fake Shadowfoot hideout, the tuner, brilliant red herrings to throw us off track. You forgot one crucial detail, Professor Pounce. You reek of your preferred smoked salmon, a scent as distinctive as your ambition.
Pounce, defeated, slumped against the wall, the arrogance draining from him. The real golden paw was later found, haphazardly stashed in his locker, a hasty attempt to dispose of it once the replica was in place. News of Sherlock Whisker's triumph spread like wildfire. Principal Barkley, beaming with pride, presented Sherlock with commendation, praising his unparalleled deductive skills. Sherlock accepted the accolades with a slight, almost imperceptible dip of his head, already sniffing the air for the next mystery. After all, a detective's work was never truly done, especially not in a high school brimming with untold secrets and untold delicious scents.